In my quest to find some of the cheapest eats in the whole of the country, many of you recommended that I come here to Chinatown. Take a look behind me. Mr. Wu Chinese restaurant. Now, the thing that's quite incredible is how busy it is. Number one, the queue of people out there is absolutely amazing. If you get a takeaway and get a takeaway box, it's £5. I mean, that is a serious bargain by any stretch of the imagination. But I actually had to do a little bit of research, and the first time I'm putting a disclaimer in here. I'm going to read out some of the comments that people have left. After reviewing the comments, I decided to try and take away box, but was disappointed. The food was not good. Was not in a good condition. The beef had an unpleasant smell and didn't seem safe to eat. Only the chicken was okay, but overall the food lacked flavour. Honestly, I don't recommend it. Okay. That's not too positive. I came here today with a friend and the staff were really rude, and not only that, but everyone who came, hello. No idea who that was. My eyes were all, the flash in my eyes. Who came into the restaurant. We were given a table straight away, but had to stand in a very long queue to get the tiniest buffet selection in London. In fairness, you're going to have to queue, aren't you? If it's busy, you're going to have to queue. So let's say. The only thing edible was the noodles, and they were bland with no flavour. The mushrooms have all gone off. Well, I won't be trying them in here. The pork does not taste like pork. The beef does not taste like beef. I don't know what meat it was, but it's certainly not pork or beef. I'll move on. That one carried on and on. This place had put me off Chinese food for life. Simply the worst place I've ever eaten in. I wish I hadn't read the reviews. I wish I had read the reviews and avoided the place. The owner is incredibly rude, strange, unfriendly, arrogant. The place is filthy, grotty from top to bottom. The egg fried rice was the worst I've ever had, blah, 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 blah. It goes on and on. Oh my God, I just took 2 anti-nausea pills and it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I still can't sleep. I don't know what they had put in the food, but it made me really sick. They're selling this to me, I'm telling you, they're really selling this to me. The price is cheap, I agree, but that doesn't mean they can put whatever they want into the food. And finally, this was only posted about 9-10 hours ago. The food was awful, bad smell, and the chicken was not fresh. The staff was rude. I recommend everyone not go to this place. The restaurant has caused me food poisoning. Let's tell you, there's lots of other reviews up there saying exactly the same, people getting food poisoning. Now, I just want to tell you, okay, that's what's there. That's what's actually being put up there as reviews, and it's a bit of a disclaimer from my point of view, because I am a little bit nervous myself. However, there is quite a few positive ones as well, and the fact that it's got a high turnover of people going in there, hopefully the food is very fresh. Can't wait for this one, as always. I'm lying, can't wait for this one. Let's give it a go. It's £5. Can't get any cheaper than that, £5. And as usual, it started to rain. Why does it always rain on me? I'm not sitting outside the restaurant, typical. No one was sitting outside it, then all of a sudden, bang, every table taken. First things first, got a hygiene rating of 4 out of 5. Secondly, as soon as I went in there, I've got to tell you, they were very pleasant to me. No problem at all, would you like to sit in, take away, everything. So my first impressions were very good. Then I take a look at the buffet. It's not the biggest selection in the world, I've got to say, but it's only £5 for crying out loud. You know, what are you expecting? So take a look at the selection. This is what I've ordered. Now, you can fill these boxes to the top. You can cram them up. I saw people there. Actually, I've got to say, they didn't even put the lids on. They had it all overflowing and all the rest of it. So I've got sweet and sour pork. I've got chicken curry. And here, beef in black bean sauce. Some egg fried rice as well. Then moving over here, plain chow mein. Then I've got some chicken wings, salt and pepper chicken wings. Then spring rolls underneath, sweet and sour sauce, and some chicken bites. As I said, you can fill it up to the very, very top. I'm going to start with the starters, why not? You come over here. Let's grab you. Nice coating around there. You can see lots of salt. Chicken's been deep fried. Considering there's a lot of salt in there, it's a little bit bland. It's not unpleasant. No, it's okay. It is what it is. Can I put my serviette there? No. I haven't got any complaints on that. A little bit dry. I actually should have got a drink in there. Spring roll. Kind of look, obviously manufacturers. Not the biggest amount of filling. It's okay. Inventive. It's not bursting with flavour, but it's not unpleasant. These chicken bites. Let's try it without the sauce. Go saying, let's try it without the sauce. And there's a bit of sauce on it. They're just pieces of chicken. A little bit tough. You can see, coated and deep fried. What it needs is some of the sauce. Let's move you up here. And take a look at the sauce and see the sweet and sour sauce is incredibly thin. Imagine that's watered down a little bit to go a longer distance. How can a tiny piece of chicken take that long to chew? Sweet and sour sauce is epically shocking. That is possibly the worst sweet and sour sauce I've ever had. Oh, hang on. Let's have some of that. Here we go. The noodles. One of the comments said the noodles was the best thing about it. They're okay. Actually, I think in that comment they said they're a little bit on the bland side. They're not imaginative, but fills a hole, doesn't it? If you like, for a starter box, it's not bad, I've got to say. The only thing I have to say, that sauce, it's kind of a bit radioactive. Why did I have that again? Because that... Go there for a second. Over here. Let's start with the beef. What was that comment? Beef doesn't look or taste like beef. It looks like beef. That's a nice bit of chicken. That's a nice bit of beef. It's okay. You actually taste the black bean in there as well. It's got lots of onions, peppers. I think that could be the star here, actually. You can see the black bean sauce in there. So, crunchy. Marathon, Snickers. Oh, got it down. Second piece of beef was a little bit on the chewy side. Chicken curry. My first impression of the chicken, they're very precise cubes, aren't they? Reminds me of a little bit of my school dinners once upon a time. But you can see flecks of chilli there. Let's try it with the rice. Biggest fear is rice. And that is my biggest fear in buffets, is definitely rice, because if it's old rice, lethal. There's no doubts about it, lethal. The cubes don't look appetising, I have got to say. The sauce itself has got a nice flavour. A little bit of heat coming through, a little bit of spice. One thing I have to say, the sauce actually makes that. If I was going in there again, I had to pick out all the mushrooms because they had mushrooms in it. I'd actually just go for the sauce. Chicken. It's not chicken tonight, that's for sure. Ooh. There's a little nervous edge to me here, having this second bit. Avoid the chicken. Definitely avoid that chicken. Very, very not what I want to put in my tummy. The pork, I want you to take a look at this. I've left that until last. The sweet and sour pork. My first impression, that is definitely nerve-wracking. I mean, what is that? Straight away, it looks very slimy. The thing I've got to go back to is the colour of the sweet and sour sauce, and then put the pork next to it. Yeah, okay. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Whoa. I don't think I've ever done that on the channel. My sincere apologies. It's not got a very nice texture. It hasn't got a nice flavour. And it is not very nice. It's not fair doing it once. Let's go in again. You've got to be kidding me. No chance. I'm not doing that again. What do I think? I think I definitely avoid the pork, avoid the chicken in the curry, go for the beef in black bean sauce. Yeah, nothing wrong with the rice. A couple of the elements there, not the very best. You could have had vegetables there, you could have had the soup, everything else. So I'm really struggling with that flavour. Really struggling with it. Okay. Some elements I think are pretty good. You know, the chicken wings, I'm going to show you that. He's in disguise at the moment. Get you all off there. I mean, look at that for a size. That's a proper chicken wing. I'm actually going to go in again. Yeah, you see, it's nice to cook. You sit there, no problem at all. I like New York as well.
Yeah, I love New York.
All in all, chicken wing, yeah, that's okay. Certain elements are okay, certain elements are not okay. Let me kind of finish up what I'm having here. I'm certainly not eating all of this. Give my final thoughts in a few seconds. In the reviews, quite a few people mentioned that they got food poisoning and all the rest of it. That's why I put the disclaimer in, and that's why I've got concerns, because it's not one or two people who are saying it. It is a lot of people saying it. I mean, fingers crossed, I feel fine. I've got to tell you, I feel absolutely fine, so I can't complain at that. I don't know how I'm going to feel a bit later on, but no, I feel absolutely fine. There was nothing there that made me think, oh, that's off, that doesn't, it might not taste it very nice, but that was about it. So that's why I put the disclaimer in, and that's why I'm saying, you know, be careful, because a lot of people are saying food poisoning, food poisoning, food poisoning. So there you go. I've got to tell you, first things first, I thought they were very pleasant as I walked in. First concerns, when I saw the comments, they turned around and said, you know, management not very nice. They were very nice. I thought the selection there for the money was reasonable. It wasn't the greatest, it was quite reasonable. But hello.
Gary.
How you doing?
Oh, good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, very good.
You just finished somewhere you've been eating?
Yeah, we just done a takeaway £5 box in Chinatown.
Oh, nice.
No. Yeah, but I haven't told you that bit yet.
Right, okay. If you need, I've just finished my work lunch. If you need somewhere good Kung Fu burger.
Right.
It's like a little hole in the wall, £6 duck burger and a kind of like pastry bun. It's amazing. Don't know the street name, but if you Google it, Kung Fu Burger.
What's in
I would
Chinatown?
recommend it. Yeah, I work around here, so like it's a good work lunch spot. It's not too busy
Just
usually.
hold on one second. Why didn't we go to Kung Fu Burger? Right, sorry about that.
Missing out. Yeah, but honestly, would recommend it. But yeah,
Brilliant stuff.
Lovely stuff. I watch you every single work.
Listen,
lunch,
I really appreciate
had
you
to- had
watching.
to stop and say hi.
Right, great stuff. I really
Fab.
appreciate it.
Thanks
Take
so
care.
much.
You have a great day, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay,
and you.
brilliant stuff. I've got to say, that was very nice to meet Alex. Thank you very much for coming over and saying hello. He gave me some great recommendations as well, compared to today's. What we're looking at here is value. Got to be sensible. It's only £5. You know, for what was there, you can cram that box right to the very top. But even for £5, you do need a degree of food that you're going to put a smile on your face or come out of it saying, yeah, that was okay. The sweet and sour pork was absolutely, truly, epically, shockingly, terribly bad. My apologies for not eating it and for taking it out of my mouth during filming. I've never had to do that before, but that wasn't very pleasant. Didn't like the chicken in the chicken curry either. They were cubes. They were very, very strange. Beef was actually really good, so I've got to hand that out. I did like the beef. A little bit chewy in places. I'll see the old dentist a bit later on. Like the chicken wings. Was it the most imaginative? No. You know, I put a disclaimer in at the beginning, and I'm actually quite pleased I put the disclaimer in because it's one of them places, it's pays your money, it takes your chance, isn't it? It could be really good one day, it might not be so good another day. Mark, oh, how much did it cost me? £5 per box, and as I said earlier on, you can fill it up to the top and do what you want. You've got to pay cash as well, just and I haven't got a receipt, so all in all. What marks am I going to give it? It's probably the worst cheap eats I've had on the channel. I've got to say that's probably the worst. You've got to bear in mind price here, location as well. You're in Chinatown. If I filled that box up with rice and the beef, do you know, I would have been all right, and chuck a couple of chicken wings on top. Yeah, that would have been good. I've got to go back to the reviews that are there online, and I've got to keep going back to them. You know, a lot of people are not happy, and there's so many of them. You know, there is so many where people are just not happy at all. But it's price, and it fills a hole. Marks, I'm going to give it. It was a £5. 4.5, 5, something like that. 4.5, 5. It is what it is. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. If you like and subscribe to the channel, you know, I always appreciate it. And once again, thank you to Alex for coming over and saying hello. And if you ever bump into me, please come and say hello. I really like it. Until next time, bye-bye. Yes, well, I should have actually gone to the burger place, he said. That's only up the road there. In fact, that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to the burger place. You stay there, don't need you. I'm just going to have a burger on my own. Bye-bye. I go for a jog as well. No. Yeah, I'll go for a jog.